Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do this adorable little baby hat right here. I think it is so cute. This is a matching to the couple of blankets, the security blanket and the larger baby blanket that I have on here, and I'll include those links to those videos in here too. But I think you'll see this is a really cute addition to this little set here. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get going and jump right into it. Let's take a look at what materials we're going to need for this. As I mentioned, this is kind of a matching set that I'm doing, and I have the security blanket that I have out there. I'll do a link to this tutorial if you're interested in this. I also have this nice larger size baby blanket that has the nice rainbow border all around it. And now what we're going to do is the matching hat. And all of that is done out of the same ball of yarn that I've used, which is the Caron Jumbo. This is in the baby rainbow color. This is a medium weight 4. This yarn generally calls for a 5mm. I've been using a 6mm all along, and I'm going to continue to do that for this hat, this matching hat. In addition to that, here's the 6mm hook or a J that I'm going to use. Also, of course, a pair of scissors and a tapestry needle to weave in the ends. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a really quick and easy hat. You should have no problem putting this together relatively quickly. Now I'm going to start with a magic circle, and for me that's the best way to make sure that I have a nice tight circle on the inside at the very top of the hat. But if you're really uncomfortable with that, one of the options that you can do is start with a chain 3. And I'll explain that in a minute. But if you're interested and want to learn a really easy way to do the magic circle, I'll have a link to that tutorial in the description box as well. You can master this, it just takes a couple of steps. So for me, I have the magic circle, and I just did 2 chain. Now if you're going to use just a 3 chain and no magic circle, you'll just want to do 10 double crochets in the 3rd chain from the hook. But for us, I have this 2 chain here. I'm going to put 9 double crochets inside this magic circle. So go ahead and do your 9 double crochets. We'll do that here quickly. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then we're going to tighten this up. Now this is one of the things I prefer about the magic circle, is that when you join and then tighten, you can make that circle in the middle practically disappear. When you use the chain 3 method, you'll still always have that little hole right there, and that's okay. If you really want to do it that way, that's fine. I just prefer it kind of going away. Now if you take a look here, here's the 2 chain that we started with, and here's your first double crochet. I'm actually going to join it into the first double crochet, and you'll notice as we go along here, I ignore the chain 2s that I put in here and just focus on the double crochets. Okay, so here we go. And if you see there, I just pulled that tail, and now that little hole in the center is gone there, which is, like I said, why I prefer to do the magic circle instead of the chain, the 3 chain. Okay, so we're going to chain 2 here, and then in this very first one where that chain 2 is, you're going to put 2 double crochet, and 2 double crochet in every double crochet stitch here all the way around. You should end with 20, not counting that chain 2 like we discussed. So go ahead and put 2 double crochet in every one of these stitches here, and you should end up with 20 over here, and come back and we'll do the next row. And now we have 20 double crochets all the way around, and once again I'm going to ignore those 2 chain there, and I'm going to slip stitch into the top of this double crochet right here. I'm going to chain 2 again for the next round. In this round we want to go from 20 to 30 stitches. So to do that, we are going to put a double crochet in that very first stitch right there where the 2 chain was, or is, I should say. In the next one we'll do 2 double crochet. In the next stitch 1 double crochet. And the next stitch 2 double crochet. Okay, so you're going to alternate 1, 2, 1, 2 all the way around. You should end with 2 double crochet at the end in the very last stitch. That should bring you to 30. So go ahead and do your 30 all the way around and come back here. Okay, and there are our 30 double crochets there in that row. Once again, go ahead and slip stitch to the top of the first double crochet. And now for row 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 4 rows. We're just going to do 30 double crochets and join all that time. So just 4 rows of 30 double crochet, just like we've been doing. So chain 2 doesn't count as anything. Go ahead and do a double crochet in that very first stitch, and in every stitch all the way around. When you come around, join to the top of the first double crochet, ignoring that chain 2, and do that row 4 times, and then we'll come on back here and talk about what we want to do after that. Now here's what that looks like through row 7 of the repeated rows that we just did. It's actually really cute. And you can stop here if you want. Now, one thing I just want to mention, I failed to say that you might want a measuring tape. But what we're looking for here for a newborn, for circumference, is somewhere around 12 to 13 inches usually. And you can see I've got 6.5 here, so about 13 inches here is what I have in circumference. Which should be fine. The other thing that I was going to mention is because I used the larger hook, that's one of the reasons I like the larger hook, is because it's a little more stretchy, because the stitches aren't so tight and close together, so that has some give. So you can go ahead if you want to and fasten off your yarn and stop here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add probably 3 more rows of the double crochets, just the 30 in the round, just so that I can have a little band to fold up, and that might also have some ability to wear it a little bit longer than just newborn, especially given the stretch with the stitches. So I'm going to go ahead and do a few more rows just so we have that flexibility there, and then I'll come back here and show you what I have. You can see here now, I actually ended up adding 3 more rows. I think that's cute with that little band turned up like that. Again, you don't need to do that. You can add 2 as well. If I only did 2, it would look more like that, which that's cute too. But either way, you know, you can add just a few extra rows, and it's really simple to do, and you have a really cute hat here. Now all you need to do is tighten your magic circle. If you haven't done that already, weave those ends in, fasten off where your last stitch is, where you did your slip stitch there, and weave those ends in as well. And that is all, that's all you need to do. And then you have this cute little matching baby hat that can go with your set here if you want to make the whole set for different size blankets, security blanket, a large blanket. It's almost a stroller blanket. And the hat. And I think that would make a really cute set. So I hope you give this a try. You can see it's really simple. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, please leave that down below in the comment box. And I would appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. That would help my channel a lot. And if you have any suggestions for anything else you'd like to see a tutorial on, please let me know. I'll be happy to get that done for you. So thanks everyone for joining. Until next time, have a great day.